The oldest Zimbabwe revolutionary movement, by far, which fought for the freedom of the liberation of Zimbabwe. And I'm speaking about the Zimbabwe African People's Union, ZAP. How I wish this political party led Zimbabwe, things could have been better. It has decided to formally notify the police that their members would also be part of Zimbabweans that will rise up and say enough is enough with autocracy, totalitarianism, as well as a political party that seeks to create one party state in Zimbabwe. They have joined the protest through notifying the ZANU-PF Republic Police, I almost say Zimbabwe Republic Police, that is the ZRP, of their intention to participate in fact, on the 31st of July protest. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Tlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, you become the very first one to watch us. So with me here, I have a letter that has been written by the Zimbabwe African People's Union, that is Zapu, the oldest Zimbabwean liberation movement, standing up saying they will be joining the majority of the people of Zimbabwe who are in support of the shutdown scheduled to be carried out on the 31st of July 2026. In fact, I think as I would be reporting tonight, there are good news regarding that. More forces seems to be joining hands in an effort. You know, ZANU-PF is weaker when Zimbabweans are united. I think this shows above everything the agency of Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa's regime being thwarted. So this is what the letter reads. It was written on the 24th of July 2026, and the police signing that they received it on the similar date, and not putting the name, just a signature. It says the letter is addressed to the regulating authority. It was written to Harare Central Police District, so which means all ZAPU members nationally joining these people-centered 31st of July protest. It's addressed to Dispol Office Commanding Harare Central Police Station, Zimbabwe Republic Police in Harare. It says, dear sir, madam, notification of the intention to hold a peaceful public gathering on 31st July 2026, and it reads, I write to give notice as I hereby do in terms of Section 7.1 of the Maintenance of Peace and Order Act of the intention of the Zimbabwe African People's Union, ZAPU, to hold a peaceful public gathering held for the purpose of showing opposition to the recently passed Constitution of Zimbabwe Amendment Number 3 Act. The details of the public gathering are as follows. A, convenance of the meeting in terms of Section 7.2a of MOPA, name Mtulisi Hanana convener on behalf of ZAPU, designation ZAPU Secretary General, contact is given and the address as well, and the other one named Mr. Derek Katsenga, Deputy Convener on behalf of ZAPU. The contacts also were given. The name of the organization in terms of Section 7.2b of MOPA, Zimbabwe African People's Union. C, purpose of the gathering in terms of Section 7.2c of MOPA. The purpose of the gathering is to express opposition to recent passing of the Constitution of Zimbabwe, Amendment number 3, Act by the legislature and its promulgation by the executive. The basis of Zapu's opposition is that the amendments ought to have, in the view of Zapu, first been submitted to a referendum in terms of Section 328 of the Constitution, and that the amendment uh, undermine rights enshrined in the Constitution of Zimbabwe, including Section 67, which enshrines political rights as fundamental rights. D, time, duration, and date of the gathering in terms of Section 7.2d of MOPA, date 31 July 2026, time 1000 hours to 1300 hours, duration 5 hours. The place where the gathering is to be held, Africa Unit Square, Harare Central Business District. So this is the letter from the oldest movement in Zimbabwe that fought for the freedom of Zimbabwe. I'm talking about Zapu and the forces of Zapu being, Zipra. That was the most feared military regiment, not only in Zimbabwe, but on the African continent. Zapu is set to participate on the protest of the 31st of July 2026. I think this is good news that Zapu will also be part. Remember, this is leaderless revolution. Zapu also taking this opportunity to join, and we pray more and more citizens actually join this worthy cause. I think we have to, in fact, the protest should not even stop. The protest should not stop. I have said it that we don't even need to clear this protest following the laws of Emerson Tambudzo Mnangagwa, because Mnangagwa does not respect the people of Zimbabwe. He has not respected the people of Zimbabwe, and as such an individual does not deserve, in all honesty, the respect of the people of Zimbabwe. So it's good that Zapu is joining, and I pray more. This is the only way that ZANU-PF could be, seriously challenged. The problem people have neglected. Protests are very, very important. They are fundamental, especially in terms of dealing with demagogues, and they have to be properly planned and properly executed. I wish nationally these protests to actually, take place and be. I wish numerous organizations to also join in terms of actually, maybe even share the provinces, but all the members across political divide to attend this protest and show their dissatisfaction on ZANU-PF authoritarianism. ZANU-PF is a national problem, and as such, it should reflect in terms of the support of this protest. It is also becoming a regional problem because, if Zimbabweans are troubled nationally, they are bound to actually migrate to other countries. And we have seen xenophobia in South Africa on innocent Zimbabweans. And as such, this is the time for the Zimbabweans to stand up. The moment we stand up, that's when the African continent is going to assist us. Others outside, they have to assist us, but we have to start this war because this is our war against ZANU-PF. The declaration of a war with ZANU-PF begins with us. This is the real deal. That is why you see every dog, every snake, every cat, and every snail, and everything of ZANU-PF is screaming of these protests because they understand that this is the big deal. It can turn the fortunes, political fortunes of the people of Zimbabwe, especially if properly executed. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the button and send us stars. Is signing out. Let me laugh and you. Let's connect on the other side of the live broadcast. Definitely, as I unpick these and more. I'm here